The most watched video on this channel of 2025 was Air India's premium economy on the A350 domestically within India, which I actually published in 2024. Today I'm doing it again, but on a longer run, a proper test. London Heathrow to Delhi on the A350, about to board now. Curious to see how it holds up over that longer flight. Well, the app says boarding, so we left the United Club, but it's actually not boarding, so I'm gonna have to have a little coffee and mini eggs snack here at the gate. Okay, here we go for real this time. This is a roughly 9-hour daytime flight. Really a perfect timing and duration to test out a premium economy product, if you ask me. Tata Copper, it's my favorite copper water. This is a nice seat. The fabrics and colors are really pretty and it's comfortable.
No, I think on the SAS flight you also have my window seat.
Right, but we didn't have a window. Oh, you mean on the Starlink?
Yeah.
Did we fly Air Namibia? This is a funny shot. It's a plastic cup.
अब हम आपको सुरक्षा संबंधी जानकारी देंगे। कृपया ध्यान दें कि इस विमान में आपातकालीन उपकरणों की निर्धारित जगह अन्य विमानों से अलग हो सकती है।
Crew to demo positions.
ऑक्सीजन मास्क को नाक और मुंह पर लगाएं और सामान्य रूप से सांस लेते रहें।
This is how to be a good passenger. She's the model, paying close attention to the entire safety demonstration.
और 4 द्वार पीछे। इन्हें निकास
While I do
संकेतों
everything
से
else
पहचाना जा सकता
but
है।
pay attention.
आपातकालीन स्थिति में
Don't
फर्श
be
पर
like me.
लगी फोटो कृपया टेक ऑफ के दौरान अपने हैंड बैगेज इन द ओवरहेड बिन्स और अंडर द सीट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। प्लीज कीप योर सीट।
I realized I referred to we earlier, and I thought I should just make clear that we means me and Sophia here, who keeps popping up in all my videos. We're on the way to do a flight radar shoot, obviously, and I'm doing some reviews along the way, including of this cabin, so you might get to hear some thoughts from her, as has sometimes happened in the past. We'll see how it goes.
When you reveal that you're actually talking about yourself on, like, in German would say plural majestatis.
Oh, yeah, the royal we.
Yeah.
I meant the royal we. I don't know this person.
I'm a big fan of printed menus, and it's always nice to see that a premium economy product includes them.
Cabin crew takeoff stations.
Also, quite an impressive presentation for headphones in a silk pouch, much like you get in business class. These do not look bad at all, but I always use my own headphones anyway, as they're always superior to whatever's being offered in flight, even in business class.
Alright, here we are. So it's 2 years old. Serial number 589.
The seat has basic recline and leg rest controls, plus a remote and a touchscreen. In between the seats, you'll find universal power outlets. There's also an in-flight magazine. And this is a nice small mini cabin that doesn't feel stuffy or claustrophobic, as some of these cabins can. I also really like how they put the tail cam on the bulkhead screens throughout the flight.
Alright, in the air now, climbing up through 25,000 feet. We've got about 8.5 hours to Delhi. I think the winds play a big factor in this one. The flight coming in, heading westbound, looked like almost about 11 hours. We departed 2 hours late, but got a notification late last night that was the case, so in the end, didn't have to be at the airport too long, could go a little bit later. Nice little premium economy cabin. I like that the seats are kind of low profile. They're not these sort of more built-up shell types where you feel a bit more claustrophobic in them, like on the Japan Airlines one I did recently. I prefer this, where the cabin, being a little mini cabin, the fact that it feels more sort of open and airy, even if it's a little bit less private, then it's so much better for me. Missing window in this last row 10 kilo here, but it's not so bad because you got the one right here, and I kind of like being in the last row. The bulkhead is actually really good, so you get extra legroom, but if you can't be in that one, I prefer last row so you're not in the middle of things and, you know, people pulling on your seat and things like that. Overall, it's a comfortable seat. I've tried it before. I remembered it. It's nice, especially for a daytime flight. And we can try the recline. Actually, I haven't done that yet. As you can see, the recline is pretty good, including in this back row. There's space behind, so you can recline quite a bit. And there's also a leg rest, which I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, everything looking and feeling pretty nice and good. This headrest is soft, which is a big one for me. Can actually imagine taking a little nap, which I'll probably do later, and all around a positive impression, just like I had when I did the shorter flight, that Delhi to Hyderabad, on this same exact plane, same exact seat actually. It was positive, and I think we'll see how it goes over 8+ hours, but I think it's going to be a nice ride this time too, especially daytime flight. Premium economy can be a little tough for a long overnight, but looks like we get served some breakfast soon and then some lunch later on too, so that's nice. Looking forward to trying out the food.
By the way, we also later had a chance to check out the new 787-9 Premium Economy, and while it's very similar, it has some really nice added bits like a footrest, which will make reclining a lot more comfortable, I think. That, and there's something about the lighting design they've done on the 787-9, which is based on Ayurvedic traditions. It is so beautiful and calming. I think this is going to be the one to get if possible, though the 350 is also very good. Keep in mind they also have some ex-Vistara 787-9s flying for now, and the legacy 787-8s are getting refitted with these same cabins, so there'll be a bit of time where it's going to take some work to figure out which product you're getting until things become more consistent. To use these reading lights, you'll need to kind of yank them out from behind the headrest. A little bit odd, but basically they work. You also get a little amenity kit, same brand as in business class, but with less items inside.
So we get a little amenity kit, which is looking pretty good for a premium economy one. The tray table is a bit crooked. It's not standing up over time. It seems like something has happened to it. We'll see how it is with the meal tray on there. It's not loving the camera. It was admittedly a heavy thing. We're going to take a look at what's inside here. Seat neighbors, that's the main problem with premium economy. You have to be next to someone. Okay, little socks, standard issue. Black. I might have liked a sort of Air India red.
For someone who never wears any socks.
I never wear socks, yeah, but still. These are Inara products. I don't know that company. Oh, Inara by Forest Essentials. We got lip balm, Mimosa lip balm, and Neroli and lemon zest body lotion. I say that's as good a use as any for the body lotion and lip balm. I mean, they're pretty nice looking. It's interesting that what they're giving is body lotion and lip balm, right? Like, not a toothbrush and eye shades.
Yeah. Oh yeah, is there no toothbrush in it?
Is there wasn't an eye shade hidden in the socks, huh?
No.
So that's interesting. Interesting choice to give a couple of products instead of the more standard. Like I would say the basic items in an amenity kit you get in economy or premium economy on airlines that offer it would be
Earplugs,
toothbrush, eye shade. Yeah. And they have not
mint.
Yeah. And they have not included those here, which is intriguing. I wonder what went into that decision. Useful little
Probably
product.
they usually have those in like flight attendant kit.
Yeah, maybe we should ask.
This is a handy little way to prop up a device and watch something, and it seems to be pretty solid. Drink service kicks things off, there's a full bar, and this crunchy corn is delicious.
Alright, so this is it. I'm gonna go.
You can recognize a former flight attendant because they're always going to be fixing up the cabin.
This is such a relaxing shot to have on the screens. This like gentle cruise over clouds.
Yeah, so nice. It's also like that it actually is real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. That's us right now. A little bit of crunchy corn. You may take your drink and snack if you like. I can film that.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I walked to the restroom, there were a couple of people doing the ghost with the blanket.
Yeah.
So it's funny when you see it.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's better.
Yeah, yours is perfect. Someone abused this one.
The color is quite orangey. Looks like that's very nice. Recline test. This is actually really far.
It looks really good. No one has ever reclined that seat so slow.
I'm going to do the classic. And
Yeah.
be sure to do that when the person seated behind you is eating.
Or has a laptop open.
Yeah, or both. The person seated in front of me has reclined, and maybe they have just not fully reclined.
It seems like they've done a little gentle recline.
Yeah.
They're doing a conscientious recline. Maybe.
Good for them.
Very rare these days.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We also have some more in here.
This was a really tasty Indian breakfast with plenty of food. And here's the Western option so you can see.
Gorgeous sunset out over, I think just about over northern Iraq, Kurdistan. A lot of beautiful snowy mountains in the eastern portion of Turkey that we just flew over. Fair amount of turbulence, seatbelt signs going on and off, but generally really nice ambiance on board and quite good service. Flight attendants kind of constantly around checking, offering things to drink. If you need anything, they're there in a minute. Yeah, really good, I would say, for premium economy standards especially. Impressed by that, and yeah, there's plenty to drink at least, and plenty of snacks available too, so that's cool. Everything really tasty so far, and the seat is comfy. You do have, you pay the price of your recline being really good if the person in front decides to recline fully, which mine hasn't, but the one next to it has, and you can see just how much it kind of will push into your space. But I think I still prefer this kind of seat over the shell type seat that I had on Japan Airlines, because these just feel so much more comfortable. They're just nice to sit in. You can relax. You can rest your head comfortably. It makes a big difference. Even if you got a seat reclined into you, I think it's worth it, for me anyway. Let me know what you think, what you prefer in the comments. Always curious to hear different opinions on that, but I'll definitely take this kind of thing any day.
This was another delicious meal, and the beers were cold. Very happy with the food on this flight. Alright, impressions of the flight as we come into land. Give me a quick rundown. Seats?
The seat was actually surprisingly comfortable. The recline is amazing. Footrest, I'm not too much of a fan. But other than that, even though obviously the seat in front reclines quite far, enough space. Tray table was fine. Yours was a bit crooked. But other than that, I can absolutely recommend row 10 because you don't have anyone seated behind you.
Service?
The service was pretty good too, I think. I don't think there was a lot of food on this flight. It was just breakfast and then late lunch kind of thing. So in spite of the fact it is a 9-hour flight, there could have been a bit, maybe a little snack service. But they were constantly available for drinks. We had a lot of actually, they came around quite a few times. So, and bearing in mind we are still in an economy cabin, so that was pretty good.
Finally, vibes?
Crew was incredibly nice. Flight was really calm, quiet. A lot of the time they were putting on the seatbelt signs. Even though it wasn't even moderate turbulence, it was maybe light turbulence. But other than that, I think it was a very peaceful, quiet, calm flight. Yeah, very nice. Crew was very kind, very nice. Everybody friendly. Yeah.
Nice airplane.
Nice airplane. Yeah. Very new, 2 years old. So yeah, it's great. It's a good product. Can recommend. Hold on. Yeah. Hello.
Maybe the most surprising thing about this flight? Air India's A350 Premium Economy beat my recent Japan Airlines A350 Premium Economy experience on basically every metric. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd rank Air India above JAL, but here we are. That's something Air India can be very proud of.
Lovely flight overall, really nice way to get to India. The A350 is beautiful always. This is a really nice premium economy product and better than some others that I've tried. Food was delicious, cabin crew really friendly. Nice that it was a daytime flight. I'm not sure I want to do a really long overnight on one of these. I think sleeping might be a bit difficult, but that's the way it is in an economy product, even premium economy. So, welcome to Delhi. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Thanks so much for following along, and catch you next time. And bye, Sophia.
एयर इंडिया को